One week it may be elk, one week it may be venison.
Right now, from historic Paristown in Louisville, Kentucky, it's Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs in front of a live studio audience.
The best sauces with the different types of meat.
And this time, we're getting a taste of the wild side.
I really like the camel. It is very, very good.
She's like, oh, this is really good. What'd you do to it? I said, oh, I turned it into a kangaroo.
Really good.
It's an adventure for your taste buds, all made from scratch right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett here at Paristown in our kitchen theater, and I'm standing alongside my broadcast partner, Tim Laird. And I'll tell you what, it's an exciting time to be in kitchen theater because I'll tell you what, we are going to be cooking with ingredients we've never used before. Chef Tim Lewis from Game Restaurant is here, and he's brought some of his specialties, all made with wild game, from meatballs to nachos. Game is known for serving everything from ostrich to alligator, kangaroo, and even camel. And if your culinary tastes aren't that exotic, there's plenty for you too, like Thai-glazed Brussels sprouts and so much more. And I can tell you, it's all good. All right, Kevin, are you game? I am game. What do you say we bring on Chef Tim Lewis from Game to share the secrets? Tim, come on out. Hello, Tim. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
A lot of folks have heard Game and they may have said, you know what? Ostrich, alligator, rattlesnake, maybe not. They may just be scared to try it, but you're here today to say, hey, it's much more than just that. You have to try it to love it.
Right. Come on over to the wild side. We're Louisville's home for exotic meats. We've got a little something. Each one has its own flavor, its own profile. We also have some normal burgers as well.
I was going to say that's a key. If you're a little non-adventurous, you still have regular burgers and other things. And I'll tell you what, one of my favorites we had the other day, the Brussels sprouts. And I don't like Brussels sprouts till I had Tim's. I'm going, wow, this is phenomenal. I mean, it's great.
Right. Well, thank you. They're a Thai chili glazed Brussels sprout that we felt like we needed another vegetable on the menu, so we came up with that in the kitchen.
Well, and you know what's funny is your partner and wife in the business, she actually didn't go for a lot of the wild game, you said at first, and so she finally kind of got into it a little bit. And,
yeah, she's pretty timid when it came to it. She's like, what are you doing opening this place? And I've had to trick her a couple of times. Oh,
it's chicken.
Yeah, try the prime Angus. And she's like, oh, this is really good. What'd you do to it? I said, oh, I turned it into a kangaroo.
Oh. Yeah, well, the best part about the audience here today is they're going to have a chance to take a taste, and maybe we'll do some convincing, because that can be done. I know, because I've been one of those on the other end. Today we're going to start with some meatballs, and I know we have some nachos coming up later in the show. So let's get started.
Sure.
Where do we begin?
Sure. Well, at the restaurant, we grind everything pretty much fresh daily.
Yeah, I guess
we brought a sample of some of our exotics, and then some of the that are not so exotic. But we have some fresh ground elk, fresh ground rabbit, fresh ground kangaroo, one of our more popular items, and then our newest burger, which is the camel. So we have fresh ground camel that we just did this morning.
And by the way, I was at the restaurant and tried the camel burger. It was delicious. I mean, it really was.
A lot of things that just sort of, I feel like the seasonings and the flavor profiles I just sort of look at the animal and see what I think how it should taste if you were thinking about it. And we were thinking about rabbit, we were thinking, I don't know, sage, fennel, sea salt, and we add a little bit of suet to a lot of our meats, which is, and we get it from a local farm, Porter Road Farms, and it's a dry-aged fat. So we add just a touch of that to keep it nice and moist and keep it from drying out. And we just when we're making the meatballs, we just do a nice semi-firm pack and do about a 3.5 ounce portion of the meatball. The next step we'll do is the elk. Elk is a really great and a very popular meat, especially in Kentucky now. It's very lean, it's very flavorful, so it doesn't need a lot, in my opinion. So basically with our elk, we just do some more sea salt and some fresh ground black pepper.
And I like the way that you've chosen each protein and season it differently depending on what the taste of that meat is, and do it accordingly, which is...
Right. And we've developed, if you ever come to the restaurant or if you're just curious, we've got a card that basically will describe our different meats and the flavor profile of each one. So you don't have to have the server describe each and every one to them. You can sort of look through it and see what works for you. So the elk's done just pretty basic. We keep it plain. We get a little bit more adventurous with the kangaroo. Kangaroo, we have our what we call our house blend of seasonings. It's a lot of different seasonings from garlic, pepper, salt, a little paprika, and so forth. So we add the Worcestershire sauce to the kangaroo. I think that it blends into the kangaroo is a little bit of a sweeter meat. So the Worcestershire sauce will just balance that out with a little bit of the Worcestershire anchovy taste. And our last one, I saved the best for last. It's our more intricate one. So we get camel in. This camel actually comes from Egypt, and we grind it. And just when I saw the camel, I thought, what kind of spices go in a camel? I've never had camel. So I was just thinking, camel, Egypt, Moroccans. So we did sort of a Moroccan seasoning blend for our camels. So it's quite this is one of our more intense ones in the restaurant. So we start off with just your basic garlic and salt, and then we sort of ramp it up a little bit. We do cumin, coriander, and garlic, and turmeric, which is pretty cool because the turmeric, the natural yellow color of the turmeric, sort of gives it a nice golden yellow color that sort of resembles a camel, in my opinion. So turmeric, and then a little smoked paprika.
Yeah, that'll give it a little kick.
So camel's very flavorful. The burger in our restaurant for the camel is pretty cool. We do a smoked truffle mayonnaise with red onion, lettuce, tomato, and feta cheese on the camel.
And you said this is probably one of the more popular burgers, is the camel burger?
Yeah,
game?
the camel and the kangaroo are sort of back and forth, but over the last couple of months, we've been sold more camel than anything.
So we sort of have all the meatballs made.
We've got all the meatballs
Now,
made.
the idea is this is only part of the dish. All that's gone into this is a lot of flavor, but when we come back, we're going to show you the sauces that go with the meatballs. You'll see the secrets to that as we cook up the meatballs when we come back on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of the Kentucky Beef Council. Beef is still what's for dinner. And by PNC Bank, for the achiever in you.
How do you like that?
If you like Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV, you'll love to see it in person.
Great time.
Fabulous.
Join us at the Secrets Kitchen Theater in Louisville's historic Paristown.
This is a great experience.
I love that.
Watch top chefs reveal their secrets
And I don't really hold back on this stuff.
and then taste everything they make.
I love this.
Delicious.
You can also enjoy all the other fun and shopping Paristown has to offer while you're there.
We had a really good time.
Get your tickets now online at mintjuleptours.com. And hurry, because space is limited.
This is so good and so popular.
Watch Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV and see it in person by going to mintjuleptours.com.
It was outstanding.
Make your reservations today.
Still cooking.
Appreciate you sharing the secrets.
If you want to make the most of your vacation, there's no better place than the Bluegrass State. Kentucky's 45 state parks offer abundant places to play and diverse accommodations to stay. Take a hike, float your boat, or bike the trails. Pitch a tent under the stars or settle into a lakefront lodge. Tee up for 18 holes, then enjoy a signature meal. Even better, Kentucky residents receive special discounted rates. Plan your trip at www.parks.ky.gov.
Explore Kentucky in style with Mint Julep Tours. Experiences for all your senses. Bourbon distilleries, horse country, Kentucky breweries and wineries. Culinary tours with special access to secrets of bluegrass chefs. Hassle-free fun for any size group, including corporate excursions and exclusive behind-the-scenes experiences crafted just for you. Mint Julep Tours, where the purpose of fun is to have some.
Zucker is spotlighting local restaurants. Download the free Zucker app and save at hundreds of local businesses right from your mobile phone. Here's today's local Spotlight restaurant.
Welcome to El Patio. We have the best food and the best service for you. So here at the patio, we have our fajitas tejanas. It comes with salad, rice, beans. We have the Patio's quesadilla. You can do chicken or steak. We have the parrilla del patio. It comes with Mexican sausage, shrimp, carnitas. You can order online or by phone. Just give us a call. We follow the CDC guidelines, wearing gloves, masks, and sanitizing everything. Come and see us. We are waiting for you here at the patio.
Go to the Deal Marketplace section of the free Zucker app. Select their deal and save. Purchase the deal and save big while knowing you're helping a local restaurant. While on the Zucker app, join their VIP loyalty club and receive exclusive offers via email and text message.
XOOKER.
Zucker! Download Zucker and start saving big today.
Come as you are to Azure Restaurant and Patio. Innovative cuisine by Chef Jeremy Ashby, made with fresh local ingredients. Enjoy a casual European atmosphere inside or on the spacious Azure Patio. Azure Restaurant and Patio in Lexington's Beaumont Center.
Make food service easier with help from Dine Company, the restaurant store. If you prep, cook, or serve food, we serve you. Shop this region's largest selection of new and used food equipment and smallwares in-store or online at dinecompany.com. Experience the difference our people make at Dine Company, family owned and operated since 1982.
With you again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs at our kitchen theater at Paristown. If you haven't discovered Paristown yet, you've got to come down here. It's where Louisville Stoneware was born, and now it's thriving as Stoneware & Company. If you like to shop, you'll be in heaven here. Paristown is also home to the Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Kitchen Theater, where we have a fantastic studio audience. Yes, we do. You can hear them loud and clear. And we also have an incredible chef with us today, Tim Lewis from Game, sharing the secrets to those meatballs. Through the magic of TV, we sort of have them already finished here. 4 different, or a variety of different meats that we have. And you were explaining earlier that it's not just the meat that can be exotic, but the sauces that go with these as well can add an amazing flavor.
Right, yeah, we try to marry and blend the best sauces with the different types of meat to enhance the flavor. It's already got a great flavor. We just try to enhance.
Yeah, let's talk about a few of those sauces, and I know you're going to show us how to make one of those, and I see the cranberry and the jalapenos here. So tell us about some of the sauces, and then we'll get into making this one.
As we grind all of our meats in-house, we make all of our sauces in-house. Nothing comes out of a can. We make our everything from smoked truffle mayo to a bone marrow aioli, which is an aioli that we make, and we incorporate we do have a roasted bone appetizer, so we use the marrow out of those bones to make the aioli. We do a roasted garlic aioli. Another thing we do at the restaurant too is we try to do a burger of the month. That way, you know, because we have a lot of repeat customers, and believe it or not, they've been through all 14 different burgers. So we try to throw something on. So this month we're actually doing an ostrich burger. And I thought, well, we'll pay a little tribute to Louisville. So we did a Benedictine mayo. So we did a Benedictine mayo with that. So we made that sauce.
Awesome. And the sauce we're learning to make today?
We're going to show you one of our secrets of our restaurant, and we do a cranberry jalapeno jam.
Okay.
And we actually have some folks that come to the restaurant and ask us if they can just buy a pint of it or a quart of it. So that's one of our more popular sauces.
Well, one of the secrets we're going to show today is if you make your own meatballs at home, that you can actually use this sauce that Tim's going to reveal a couple of their secrets. So something you could all use too as well. So where do we start, Tim?
Okay. Well, like I said, it's the cranberry jalapeno jam, and so it starts off with some dried cranberries. So you can use, you can dry your own, but it's just easier if you go to the market and buy some craisins or just dried cranberries. You maybe want to use about 2 cups, 2 to 3 cups of dried cranberries.
Find those anywhere.
Yeah.
It's easy to find.
Nice little staple. And with the cranberries, you want to do 1 cup of sugar, because we're making a jam. So we'll do a cup of sugar.
Good.
It is a cranberry jalapeno jam, so we dice up or cut up the jalapenos, just do a rough slice, because at the end we're going to use an emulsion blender or a home blender, however you want to. And so we'll add about 4 to 5, depending on what heat level you want, jalapenos. I've already got some that I've sliced up.
It'll give it kind of a sweet and heat, because you got the sweet with the sugar and the cranberries, and then the heat going in with those jalapenos.
Exactly. And then a cup of red wine vinegar.
There it is.
And then another cup of water.
Oh, very good. Because basically you want that all to marry up and cook down.
And you're just going to bring it to about the top of the cranberries and jalapenos. Just enough liquid in there for it to melt everything together, and then you're going to basically just bring it to a boil, and then we usually let it simmer in the restaurant for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And you're looking for a sort of a jammy texture.
And you know what's nice about that sauce is not only just for meatballs, you could probably put that over chicken. I mean, this is a sauce that you can use multiple different purposes.
So what we do is, another magic of television, we bring it out, and then basically after the liquid's reduced and it's at that texture we're looking for, we just bring it right over to the side, and we use an immersion blender, and we just blend it up, and it becomes a sort of a jam.
Nice. Wow, I'm going to taste a little, if you don't mind, Chef. That looks so good. I like the way everything's come together. Yeah, and it's not so fine. It's almost chutney-ish.
It is. But what we'll do is we'll start with our smoked truffle mayo.
Now that comes on a number of things too. I've had that before. It's very good.
Yeah, this is probably, between the two, this is probably our most popular sauce. It's a mayonnaise with a smoky flavor and truffle mushroom flavor. So we just put it on the board and give it one of those. And we follow it up with the cranberry jalapeno jam.
Nice.
So basically, once we put the smear down, we'll put the meatballs. And at the restaurant, and when we serve them here in a while, we usually do everything in alphabetical order, so you'll know which way they are.
Oh, that's a good idea.
This is it.
That's
actually
perfect.
That way you can cut into the meatball, and then we just encourage you to you could try just the mayo, or you could try just the jam, or you could do, well, we think they go together beautifully, so you could just do it together. So, or you could have however you want.
All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, nachos like you've never had before. So stay with us on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Nicely done, beef. You're the only meat proper enough to be named Wellington. A protein like no other. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Fresh, creative cuisine at Honeywood in Lexington's Summit at Fritz Farm. Delicious seafood, chops, steaks, along with craft cocktails and more than 100 fine Kentucky bourbons. Honeywood uses as many locally raised ingredients as possible, from vegetables to beef. Come for lunch on the weekdays. And don't forget Honeywood's brunch on the weekends with everything from eggs to oysters. Dinner at Honeywood is an experience, prepared with the freshest local ingredients and rich with creativity. Check out the menu at HoneywoodRestaurant.com. Honeywood in Lexington Summit at Fritz Farm, another farm-fresh, locally raised restaurant by Weta Michael.
I'm Tim Laird, back with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, and it's time now to take a tasty trip to one of Kentucky's amazing state parks. This time, we're surrounded by mountains and towering pines at Jenny Wiley State Park in eastern Kentucky. This park has a marina where you can rent pontoons, kayaks, and canoes to take out on Dewey Lake. And at the Resort Lodge, you can enjoy some of the best Kentucky cooking in the bluegrass, like this salad by Chef Jessica Butcher. That's hearty and healthy at the same time.
It's our apple walnut salad We'll start out with making the apple cider dressing. The minced garlic, some salt, put some Dijon mustard, some honey, about a tablespoon of honey, and we have some apple cider vinegar. And you mix all this together real good. And then you start gradually adding the olive oil a little bit at a time and just keep stirring it real good. If you add it too much at once, it separates and it's hard to get to mix together. Our spring mix, and add to our bowl. We'll add walnuts. We'll add about a half an apple, cubed up, feta cheese, and croutons. This is the Jenny Wiley State Resort Park Apple Walnut Salad. Come and try it for yourself. Enjoy.
If you want to make the most of your vacation, there's no better place than the Bluegrass State. Kentucky's 45 state parks offer abundant places to play and diverse accommodations to stay. Take a hike, float your boat, or bike the trails. Pitch a tent under the stars, or settle into a lakefront lodge. Tee up for 18 holes, then enjoy a signature meal. Even better, Kentucky residents receive special discounted rates. Plan your trip at www.parks.ky.gov.
Zucker is the free app to find great deals to local restaurants and merchants. Find coupons, join local businesses' loyalty clubs, and play games right from your mobile phone. Save 50% at local restaurants like Moe's, Schlotzsky's, Bonefish Grill, and many more. Help support local businesses while you save money. Check out all the great deals on Zucker. Check it out. Download Zucker and start saving big today.
XOOKER. Zucker. Taste the food Kentucky is raving about at Heirloom in Midway. Eclectic, contemporary cuisine that's all scratch-made with seasonal ingredients. Fresh, flavorful, local food. Heirloom, lunch and dinner, Tuesday through Saturday in historic downtown Midway.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett with Tim Laird. Tim Lewis from Game is here. How were the meatballs?
I really like the camel. It is very, very good.
You know what? You know what's exciting, Kevin, is I thought they might be a little squeamish when we first put them out there. They went for it. Dove right in. Tried all of them. You don't know if you don't like it if you don't try it, right?
That's what your mom says.
Exactly. Well, speaking of my mom, these nachos you're about to make, Nacho Mama's nachos, right?
I'm pretty confident that our nachos will hang with anybody's.
Yes. Well, show us what makes them different.
Well, what is different about our nachos is, keeping with the theme of our restaurant, we start with the chips. And we get a nice yellow or white. We rotate tortilla. We cut them, we fry them, we season them in the restaurant. So we do that every morning, so you get a nice fresh chip. And then the meat of the nacho, we call it a wild game nacho, basically. So it's not a particular meat in the nacho every time you get it. So one week it may be bison, one week it may be elk, one week it may be venison, one week it may be wild boar. So today I did the wild boar. You think pork, you think nachos. So we take our meats, we grind them, and then we incorporate chorizo. We do a Spanish chorizo, and we grind them together. So this morning I ground up our wild boar and the chorizo sausage.
Gives us a nice kick, a little spice with the chorizo?
Yeah, we grind that together, and normally that's enough, but it's never enough flavor for game. So we add a little bit more cumin, and a little bit more coriander, and just a little bit of the smoked paprika.
Well, the chorizo it's going to give it a little kick that's already in there too with the boar. So
we're just bringing it up a little bit. As that's cooking on the grill, our team in the kitchen will start with building a foundation of our nacho chips, and then we call it a nacho beer cheese in-house. It's a blend of different types of cheeses, and then we add usually a nice, either an IPA, or we've been putting an actual Atrium, a local brewery's Oktoberfest in our beer cheese. So we do a nacho beer cheese over the top of the chips.
So I like the fact that it's a nacho beer cheese, and I'll guarantee you a nice, tall draft beer would go perfect with this dish, right?
Never met a nacho that didn't.
Right. Oh, and then that goes on top.
Yeah. So
wild boar and
today,
chorizo.
Wild boar chorizo.
Oh, that looks good.
And then we have a house-made basic pico de gallo, which is tomato, red onions, cilantro, jalapenos, squeeze of lime, a little salt, a little pepper. We make that daily. And then we just finish it off with a little creme fraiche, sour cream, blend.
And I like the boards that you serve things on too.
Yeah.
You come out, you can see it. It's very open and presentable.
It ties in with the ambiance of the restaurant. We're very rustic. We have the main dining room. It's surrounded with wood. We've got some mounted heads of different animals, and then we have the sort of inside-outside, what we call the lodge. So we have barn doors on either side, and you still got the covered roof, but it gives you a little bit of a feel of outside.
It does. It's like a lodge. I mean, you really have that lodge outdoor feeling. You're going back rustic, and it's what you expect with this kind of food.
There it is. The nachos with the boar and the chorizo. Wow.
Again, tell people where you're at and your hours so we can all come down and have a little game.
Sure. We're open Monday through Saturday. We're closed on Sundays just to give the staff a little bit of a break. We open at 11 a.m. and we're at 2295 Lexington Road, pretty much the corner of Lexington and Grinstead.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Kevin wanted me to try this, didn't you,
Tim's
Kevin?
diving in. Jump in. See how he did. We know how the meatballs were. Now the question is, how are the nachos?
Wow. I'll tell you what.
Yeah?
Unlike any other nacho, and I've had a lot of nachos, but
he made it look easy to prepare. Tim made it look easy to eat. We've got to go. Tim, thank you for being here. We appreciate that. All of you for being here, thank you. If you want to be a member of the studio audience, it's easy to do. Simply log on to mintjuleptours.com. I'm Kevin Harnett for Tim Laird. We'll see you next time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. How do you like that?
If you like Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV, you'll love to see it in person.
Great time.
Fabulous. Join us at the Secrets Kitchen Theater in Louisville's historic Paristown.
This is a great experience.
I love that.
Watch top chefs reveal their secrets.
And I don't really hold back on this stuff.
And then taste everything they make.
I love this.
Delicious.
You can also enjoy all the other fun and shopping Paristown has to offer while you're there.
We had a really good time.
Get your tickets now online at mintjuleptours.com. And hurry, because space is limited.
This is so good and so popular.
Watch Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV and see it in person by going to mintjuleptours.com.
It was outstanding.
Make your reservations today.
Still cooking.
Appreciate you sharing the secrets.
Fresh, exciting flavors at the local taco. Drop in for delicious tacos, enchiladas, salads, and incredible homemade margaritas. It's Tex-Mex Bluegrass style, made with local ingredients and Southern culture. The local taco on South Limestone.
Make your summer complete with a visit to a Kentucky state park. Enjoy the outdoors and stay at a scenic lodge or cottage or try one of our campgrounds. Have some summer fun with a round of golf, boating on the lake, or one of our scenic hiking trails. End the day at one of our 17 restaurants with a relaxing meal. Take advantage of the long days this summer. It's a great time to be outside at a Kentucky state park. Make your reservation today.
Explore Kentucky in style with Mint Julep Tours. Experiences for all your senses. Bourbon distilleries, horse country, Kentucky breweries and wineries. Culinary tours with special access to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Hassle-free fun for any size group, including corporate excursions and exclusive behind-the-scenes experiences crafted just for you. Mint Julep Tours, where the purpose of fun is to have some.
Colorful, handcrafted, fresh, local tacos. For brunch, lunch, dinner, and late night. The Local Taco in Lexington on South Limestone.
Nicely done, beef. You make it acceptable for men to use the word tender. A protein like no other. Beef, it's what's for dinner.